So this is Sunday, so it's currently it's the last bit the day before taking up my grades and school starts. Of course, I'm nervous. It's going to be a digital school class tomorrow, but it's going to be physical on Tuesday and Thursday. And I have about, I don't know, 4 days. 4 days of school a week. And then I have work in the weekend. I want to balance out. I want to have, I want to exercise, of course. That is very important. But I also want to earn enough money. I want to do this, and I want to do some sort of. I don't want to leave the sort of acting thing yet, but there's so much that I want to do. Right? You want to do. I want to be here. I want to experience shit, but the timetable or the calendar is very tight. It's like if I have school 4 times a week, I have work in the weekend, very grueling shifts, and then I have at sometimes some sort of acting thing. To be very difficult, especially also if I want to, let's say, give myself extra shift or ask for extra shifts. That can be kind of difficult, but I will try to balance it a bit like I did when I did a year study, but it's not the same, right? In that part, I only aim for, getting approved or finishing the exam, and I did okay in that manner. But it's sort of like a different thing here when I'm going to fix my grades, because I have to have very good grades, right? And I have paid a lot of money. And I've talked about this before, it comes a lot of stress when you paid so much money for doing it. So, yeah, it's just, I think it's the same worry as every sort of end of a summer or summer vacation. Like real life sort of comes back, punches you in the face, right? And you just have to come to reality that you can't just live and be on vacation all the time, right? Like, yeah, I have had a lot of vacation, very much free time, but I didn't have the best income, right? I was very poor this summer, to say the least. So I'll have to earn a bit more, I think, when the school starts, and that just sort of like ruins it a bit when it comes to being a bit more social and being with friends and whatnot. But yeah, because a lot of my friends, they also have a life, right? So they have just started or are starting going back to the university and such. And the sort of planning and ideas of doing things together are now only when it's vacation, right? So you're very much alone, or not necessarily only on vacation, but yeah, it's kind of sucks, really. Yeah, some of you probably know the struggle. My hair is so fucking. You probably know the struggle, right? Of it's a new school, so I have to socialize. I have to, get some contacts, so it helps. Yeah, it's oh, that's going to be fun. But I think I did quite a good warm up by doing the one being an extra. Doing that sort of made me warm up, because that sort of demands a bit of socializing in. So I think it will be okay. But I've always had a worry, right? I'm not sure if it's IBS or I'm not sure what you call it in English, but my stomach is very, it's all over the place. So I get very gassy, I get a very bad stomach very easily, right? And this is something I've struggled with in high school, right? That sort of ruined some of my experience, especially in class, which is why I think I will do better in the sort of digital ones. I think I'll do better, or sort of have a better focus on the digital ones than the physical ones. I think I'll mentally be a bit better on the physical though, but than the digital, because I'm probably in my room or some shit. I'll be back. So yeah, there's of course a bit of worry on everything, but yeah, especially that stomach thing. Just it sort of it's of course embarrassing to talk about, but it's not necessarily normal, but it's natural because it's my body doing it. And like if I'm in class and I have a bad stomach, it makes sounds. It makes a bunch of sounds. And that is sort of embarrassing when there's a bunch of people around. It makes a crazy sound in my stomach. And the next thing you know, everybody's like, what the fuck was that, right? And you're like, oh, fuck. Yeah, that's my stomach. And yeah, it's just shitty. Especially when I think me being a bit big doesn't necessarily help, because it's the gassy part and the very sensitive stomach part, but it's also I have to eat a lot, right? So when I eat a lot, I also get a bad stomach. And if I don't eat a lot, I get also a very noisy and angry stomach, demanding food, right? So yeah, it's just not fun, to be honest with you. I really did want to go on the jet ski today, but I think I'll take it a bit easy and try to leave somewhat, not necessarily somewhat early, but make sure that I don't miss out on the Manchester United versus Arsenal game. But yeah, there's a worry, and as I mentioned, it's going to be a very packed out sort of calendar, but I'm going to do my best to post as much and as good as possible. I did see a comment on it, like how are you posting so often? I mean, if you look at this video, right, it isn't necessarily too much work to make. It's me putting down these two videos together, and then that's basically it. I don't do too much editing because I'm a fan of it, but I'm not a fan of it, you know what I mean? Yeah. So it's going to be basically a bunch of, if I do have more time, I will make a better video, but it will be a lot of this, right? And yeah, I just like it very raw. It sounded mad, but you know what I mean. Both ways. I'm not. Okay, whatever. But yeah, it's going to be a bunch of work. But I also sort of this is the part I'm getting back at. Like, you'll never be satisfied, right? I've talked to myself, oh, I want to be busy all the time. Okay, now you're going to be busy, but now I'm afraid that I won't be able to experience shit, right? So what is it going to be, Elias, right? Like, make your mind up. So you're never going to be fully satisfied, so you might as well just enjoy it, right? And how can you not enjoy this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful nature, right? So, yeah. Basically, I think I'm soon going to end the video, but just me saying a bunch of words, right? I have to get myself ready for tomorrow. And it starts tomorrow, being a student. I guess that will be fun. That was a fucking... I'm getting attacked by... Okay. Shit. Motherfucker. Like... Okay, I'm not necessarily just super scared by wasps and bees. It's just that I don't want to get stung right now, okay? I think we all have that fear. And he's back inside, you fucking bitch. Go, get the fuck out of here. Okay. He's taking over the house, fuck. Okay, but yeah. Hope you had a good day. Hope you will have a good day. I will try to survive this wasp, and I will post a video tomorrow, just talking about first day of taking my grades up. So, hope you had a good day. Hope you will have a good day. I wish you the best. And as always, have a laugh, have a smile, and be kind. Take care and goodbye.